OBS, what's wrong? Okay, thanks for the warning. And being a mobile game, you wanna tap things. So we've got some objects that you can tap, and yeah, it's very exciting. But when you use the UI, and let me line it up, there is an object that we have marked tappable behind the UI. It still does it. Ooh. You can evidently push these around. I didn't realise. This must have a rigid body on it. Okay. Why have I got all these buzzes? What's going on? There we go. Stay there, please. So the problem is, because I'm raycasting out of the camera every time that there is a tap onto the screen, we need to solve that somehow, and there's a few ways you can do that. The quickest way, although not the best, is I can't remember what it's called. But basically, there's just an if statement that you can add to your code. Let me open the relevant piece of code. Oh, I recently updated to an SSD and now this opens so quickly. It's brilliant. It used to take about a minute to load that from a hard drive, but now, as you saw, it's 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Life-changing. So, oh no, it involves the event system. Nope. Then it's dot current, maybe? Dot, it's one of these. Okay, but basically there is an API call you can make, and it takes an argument, an integer argument, which represents which tap ID you want to access, because you can have multiple fingers touching your screen, and each of them has a different ID. The first one is 0, the next one is 1, and so forth. And so every frame, when you're raycasting, you want to ask, is this currently blocked? I can't remember the name of the call, but that's fine. Does it have the word blocked in it? No. And this works, but you would have to put this line of code everywhere throughout your game that you need to check for this, that you are raycasting. And that's a pain in the ass because, one, you have to remember to do it, which is probably the biggest reason. 2, the functionality is buried in your code somewhere. And if, like us, you have a small team, three artists, 2 programmers, and we're all doing the Unity side stuff, like the level design, the Unity development part, the artists can't really get involved there. So there is a better version involving the event systems. And we're already using some of it. For example, on the buttons, they interact with the event system already. And what happens is you have a raycaster. I'll show you here a physics. You have a physics raycaster that you add to your camera. And this has added a camera. We don't want that. God, why? I'm so busy on Twitter. Damn. I got so many bots after me. Okay. And these event triggers are really useful because you can do a lot of things through the editor, so it's accessible to a lot more of your team. You simply you add a new event type, and for example, on pointer exit or pointer click, you drag in whatever you want here, and then you can select what happens, what programming method is called. So that's what we're going to implement here. First, we're going to comment out the code that is currently raycasting, because we're going to replace that system. Then we need to add the physics raycaster object to our camera. But as you can see, there isn't, in our game at least, there isn't a character in the level at all times. We spawn one in through code at the beginning because you can select different characters. So I need to find the prefab. Prefabs. That's not it. Scene requirements. Characters. Alright. So we have character 1 and character 2. They're just different colours. So we'll go to the camera. Oh. I already did it. Okay, that's good. That character has one. And so does this character. Brilliant. That's good news. Okay, so our characters are set up. Prefabs have... Stop it, phone. They have the physics raycaster on. So now when you press the screen, it will raycast for you. And we don't have to do this part of the code. Oh, God. I'm so popular. Guys, I don't know if you realise, but I am extremely popular. Although no one's in the chat. Three people watching. 2 of those might be me in the browser and on my phone. I'm going to close that. It's probably my mum. Hi, Mum. Love you. Alright. On the objects that we want to tap, we need to add... I forget what it's called. Event trigger. So, just like before, we click Add New Event Type, and pointer. I would normally do pointer up, because you could click on something, and if you've made a mistake, you can still hold the mouse down or your finger down, drag away from it, and then go up, and it won't activate, which is useful. However, we've programmed in functionality for interact and finish interaction. So we need an up and a down. So pointer up would be the finish. I'm going to add these in order actually. Pointer down and then pointer up. So pointer down will be the interact. Click the little plus symbol. We drag our tappable script in. Tappable. And interact is not there. Finish interaction is. Huh. Okay. We'll populate this one at least for now. Tappable. Finish interaction. Right. So why does this not show up? There's things with strings here, and I know you can have integers as well. But is it because it's a vector 3? That's my best guess. So for now, I'm just going to add another method to the interface. I'm going to add it above you. There you go. Void. We'll just add a plain interact without the vector 3 argument overloading. And because this is an interface, anything implementing that interface is now going to complain. He says, yeah, there we go. Red lines. Implement interface. Boop. That's useful. Let's put these in the order that they're declared as well. To be honest, I'm just going to move that for now to there. Because this one isn't available. I'll just move the code there. Not showing in the event handler inspector. That's fine. And then we have the draggable object as well, which is going to complain, I assume. Yep. So because of Visual Studio, I just press Control and full stop, and it opens up I don't know what it's called, but this menu, which has suggestions. I think it's also available here on the side. Yeah. So I just click Implement Interface. I know MonoDevelop has a similar one if you're using MonoDevelop. I don't know the shortcut for that though. Right. To be honest, this class isn't actually being used, but I'm just going to comment that out anyway. Okay. So hopefully this will just work. So now I have my tappable object. Whoop. Whoopsie daisy. Tappable interact. There we go. Okay. So I don't know why the vector 3 didn't work. I know that Boolean string integer works, so maybe it's just those basic types in the language work and everything else doesn't, for whatever reason. Maybe it's too complicated. I don't know. Hopefully this just works now. Hopefully. So, there we go. I took out the raycasting through code, and it's doing it there. But there we go. You can't see it, but I'm clicking a lot. Haha! That was easy. That was really easy. Huh, okay. What's that noise? Is it me on my phone speaking through Twitch? I think it was. Yeah, I was talking to myself. Alright. We're using Trello to keep track. It's useful. So I'm going to move this to the fixed bugs. Implemented the event. I still don't know what it's called. Event trigger system, the same one that's used on our buttons and stuff. Now I need to go through the project and make sure this is implemented wherever necessary. A shirt has one collar and 2 sleeves. That's how my teacher taught me. Alright. Let me update my team. Now I just need to go through the project and make sure it's implemented. Bufo updates incoming! Alright. I'm glad to comment this shit out, because I hate doing all these raycasts every frame and stuff. I love this transistor album. It's great. Oh, excuse me. Oh, come on, phone, behave. Okay. That was much easier than I thought it was going to be. Let's have a little push of that. Updated my prefabs, the scripts, and the interface. Oh, and I did that yesterday, I think. Okay, fixed the UI point where you reference through the UI buttons. Now I need to fix it everywhere. Commit. Alright. Whoa, that's a big button. I don't think I made any changes to the touchscreen canvas, but I will apply anyway. Whoa! Big mistake. What happened? Ah! What did I do? Discard changes. Ah! Oh shit! What's happened? Oh, this is terrible. I think I just undid all of my work as well. Oh no! Oh, I'm such a moron. Why did I have to change things? Okay, it looks good. This is weird. Why do I click apply and then that happens? How about, what does revert do? Oh, fucking hell. Proper fuck this up, haven't I? This is terrible. Oh. Actually, I need to download Slack while we're here. No, just give me the Slack download. Sign in, download desktop app. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum. I'll install that later. Oh god, what did I do? Okay, so we're not gonna mess with that again and break everything. Instead, I lost it. Oh. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. So we can make tappable require a type of. This is so that you don't forget to add it. I always forget what it's called. Event trigger. Why is that not a thing? Why can I not do that? Do I need to put a use in? Just so it knows? Unity engine dot event systems. Ah, there we go. Love, this is one of my favourite songs, In Circles. Do you need a rigid body? I feel like you don't need a rigid body. Never mind. So now, for example, if I remove this and then add tappable, it also adds the event trigger, which is useful. Trigger name I forgot what it's called in the animator. Oops. Change draw state. And so we add our event types for down and up. When it goes down, we will tap interact, and when it goes up, we will tap and finish interact. There we go. Let's just double check that works again. And we run over here and double check through the UI. There we go. Okay, works. I wonder if you can set these through code. Let's have a go, because it would be nice to just automate this whole thing. Trigger, no, just event trigger equals get component. Whoops. Whoops. Event trigger. Event trigger. No. Oh, event's a reserved word. Oh, it is, isn't it? Trig. Trigger. It's far. I love far. Trigger dot. What can we do? Delegates. That's probably it. On. Oh, here we go. On pointer down. And this is an event, so is it like this? Doon, doon, doon. Evidently not. Give me your autocomplete so that I know. On pointer down. Pointer event data. Event data. What was delegates? Deprecated. It's fine. We'll just remember. He says. Okay. Now comes the painful part. We go check other seeds! Yay! Ugh. Because we're not... These tappable objects aren't yet at a stage where we can make a prefab out of them because they're just cubes. Eventually, one of the things we want is... Because you play as a... Oh wow, I've got people! I'll be right back, I've got comments. Why not just add UI widget with flag neighbor? Wow, the stream, at least on my phone, is well behind. Add UI widget with flying over interactable object. Do you mean this blue little label that says tappable that you assign here? Although the stream on my phone is so far behind that I very much doubt you'll get the answer to that anytime soon. Before I do that, however, before I update all the scenes, I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I think you'll be left with the music, but nothing else because I haven't set up my channel very well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. No, I always do that. I actually want Twitch. Right. What is the plan? We are... What is going on, Daniel? Okay. That's an interesting idea, Leo. So instead of